Now, bringing you the very best in New Hampshire-based local music on IPMNation.com and 100.1 The Planet, this is Local Outbreak. That is Glow. That is Who.IAm and Thraxx, and they are here with us live in studio, and we're going to talk in just a moment. Who.IAm and Thraxx, who have both been on the show before, multiple times actually, yes. but in different configurations. This is the first time the two of you have been on together, and you've got this new collaboration, Hot Wax, the brand new EP. Congratulations on that.
Thanks so much.
Absolutely. What brought this about, the two of you working together? I saw you play live. I think it was at Jewel.
Spelfie Fest.
Yeah,
correct.
And that was the first time I knew that the two of you were working together. When I saw you on stage together. And was that the beginning of this, or were you working together prior to that?
That was about our fifth performance.
I think that was our fifth, right?
Somewhere around there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I mean, at least from this side of the fence, that first of all, good morning to you guys.
Yes.
To you guys.
Good morning to
Jen,
Matt.
Well, thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning to
Love
you.
You both. Love you both.
Hi.
Morning sunshine.
I think this was like a spur of the moment thing, because I you can probably correct me if I'm wrong, but we were kind of like morphing the idea of like me filling in for a couple of like live shows last year as like let's see what would happen, and at least from your side of the fence, I think that's how it started. What was it, the first one at the Jungle, right?
Yeah, it was the Jungle. Right. I mean, I was playing solo shows, and
for a long time.
Long
time.
Since 2018. It's 2017. I've been.
Yeah, you even came here and
playing. Yeah,
did your whole
had a great time here doing playing a solo set, and of course I have keyboards, so I have instruments that I backtrack.
Yeah,
and so I saw that Thraxx was available.
Yeah,
and as far as looking to do stuff, and I'm looking to bolster up my sound live and make it come out pop more, and so I reached out to Thraxx and said, would you be interested in playing live with me? And he's like, sure, why not? And so I sent him some tracks and stuff, demo stuff to go over, and I kind of already was in my groove, and so thankfully Thraxx leaned into it and really picked up the songs like incredibly fast.
Yeah.
And then we, like I like to say, we're really born live, because that's the first thing we ever did was play live together before we even practiced.
When you reached out to him, were you confident that he was going to say yes, or because obviously he's in? Because I think there's even a federal law now that every drummer has to be in like 15 different bands at the same time.
There is currently. Yeah, it's hard to get around that. I knew, of course, I'd met Thraxx and been on bills with Thraxx in several different variations, Cosmic, Dank, DH, and so I knew Thraxx. But it was just the time when he didn't have five things going on.
I was in a lull period.
Oh, okay.
Where I was only in like 2 projects.
Yeah,
he was. So you know what I'm saying. So like, I'm an opportunist. I'm a DIY queen.
Yeah.
So that's how I roll, and I'm always looking around and seeing, and I want to, I've tried to play with other artists, and I have played with other artists in different situations, and it really never has totally worked out.
Yeah.
And so I was hoping, that it would with Thraxx, because I know he's a great drummer, and so we gave it a go. It's just like, give it a go, see what happens, do some live stuff, have fun, no big deal.
Yeah.
And that's where our coin motto of just like we rehearsed
it,
because we didn't really have time to get together the first time to rehearse anything.
Really?
So like I had to just listen to some of the songs that she had on for a list.
Okay.
And we met up at the gig and then tried it out.
Okay.
Yeah, like the first musical thing we ever did was a live show at Jungle.
Oh, wow. No kidding. Where is that, by the way, Jungle?
Jungle? That's in Somerville.
Okay.
Somerville down in Boston. So little music community stage.
Oh,
it's
cool.
actually one of the one of the best under 200 people places that you can actually, get a live stage, a real stage experience.
Okay.
I mean, that's my legit feeling about the Jungle.
Oh, wow.
They got
cool.
a great sound and one of the best stages for under 200 people.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't even know about it, but that's good to know. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sounds like a great
they're
place.
always, they're always putting people. I've played there several times. We've played there about three or so
twice.
times.
I think the last time we played was with Trash Robot and
Trash Robot.
What was the that older gentleman's band?
Shoot, I can't remember.
It was
the Trees, Fantastic Trees.
The Fantastic Trees.
Fantastic Trees.
They were so good.
Yeah.
So
it's
definitely eclectic out there. For the indie rock scene.
Well, yeah, and I feel like when we played, like after people would come up to us and like give us positive feedback.
Yeah.
We never got like just the courtesy feedback. It was always, how long have you guys been playing together?
That's cool.
Ever since the first
none.
time. Since the first time someone actually came up and said that. Like,
oh, wow.
Like, how long have you guys been playing? It sounds like years.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
We ran with
it's
it.
a great, yeah.
And then I think after our third show, that's when we had our practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like an actual rehearsal.
That's cool though.
Right. And then we actually practiced. We're like, we still do it good in practice too.
Yeah. That's great.
Go figure.
That's great.
Yeah. I mean, it takes, a lot of effort, I know, on Thraxx's part, because, some of my songs I've already kind of predetermined, how it goes.
Right.
And so, it takes a special kind of drummer that can do that and then add their own, power to it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what has come across in our album Hot Wax.
Yep.
Is, the solidity, the solidness of the drumming elevates the songs and the music and everything I do. And it's like, it makes me thrilled. I've listened to these songs on Hot Wax 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And I'm listening to critique myself, and I'm just like enjoying it every time.
Is it just easier too from a technical standpoint when you're playing live? Is it just easier to have a live drummer?
No, it's easier.
It's not. Okay.
No,
It's not
it would
easy.
be
Really?
No, it would be easier just to have my keyboards just follow and do whatever the heck I want them to do.
Yeah,
and that was easier. Because like I could stop in the middle of my song, and as long as I held the right notes and right chords, it would hold for me.
Okay.
I mean, with humans, you can't put humans in a holding pattern.
Right.
A song is a song.
Yeah.
And it moves along.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop because, you feel like it to stop.
Right.
Unless you do.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you got to keep moving. And there's a rhythm and a syncopation and a synergy that comes along with playing with a live person versus, say my drum track.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so it just takes more effort to do that, to combine the two, but it's more rewarding.
Yeah.
To have it, come out where, people are like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys come from?
Right.
Especially when you prepare.
Yes,
Right.
Yes, it does. It helps. It helps.
No doubt.
We can tell things that people can't tell.
Yeah. Now, Thraxx, for you, is this the most unique thing you've done in terms of music? You've done a lot of different projects, but I mean, is this because Who.IAm? I mean, this is it's unique. I can't think of anybody who sounds quite like Who.IAm.
Correct, and I think yes, because like I'm usually predominantly punk or rock, metal, something.
Yeah.
So this is like a first chance into like electro pop or something of dance music esque, like a discotheque type of genre.
Yeah.
And like Lacey has a lot of different areas that it's not even just dance music. There's like messages and there's uplifting stuff and there's everything that you would ever need or want out of like a dance song or a pop song. Like even the song that reminds me of the Gorillaz. It's not on the EP, but like your other song, your regular song.
Something True.
It reminds me of like something that the Gorillaz would do back in the day, and that's like something that's not categorizable. That like the thing, the uniqueness of at least coming out with something that's not traditional is kind of things that I gravitate towards, no matter what.
Yeah,
whether it be pop or rock or whatever it is. Like I don't fall into traditional stuff.
Yeah,
like I like alternative stuff. I like anything that's a little bit risque or a little bit rough around the edges. Case in point.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yes, but also case in point. Shout out to Frankie from the Melted Chapsticks, who we are performing with later at Bodie's Tavern in Nashville, New Hampshire.
Yes, tonight.
But I like the way that he goes about music as well. That he doesn't hold to a traditional standard of like, I'm going to play punk music and this is what it is. Like it's its own feel, its own vibe.
Yeah.
Same thing for your music, Lacey. That like you have a very confident with what you're creating, and I like a person that's willing to go outside of the box, willing to go outside of the thinking pattern, and like, oh, what if I just do this, or what would happen if I do this? So, is it the most unique thing that I've done? More than likely, yes, as a broad statement.
Yeah.
But I like this type of uniqueness, if that makes sense.
Oh, totally does. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, by the way, on Facebook, Andre Dumont is in the Facebook live chat and says, "Good morning, fam."
Hey,
good morning.
Andre. Love the Andre.
Andre, of course, from Dead Harrison, whom you're in a band with.
Yeah.
You're in Dead Harrison. So why the name Thraxx? Why use a different name for this? And where does the name Thraxx come from? I'm super curious about this.
Yeah, of course. I know. See, this is what happens when you have friends in the industry and they start asking you actual questions.
Yep.
So my name is Axel, obviously. Everybody knows, at least more often than not, more people know me as Axel.
Yeah.
Even before then, if the real people know me as Smitty Werben Jagerman Jensen.
That's a long name. Is that Swedish or what is
he was number one.
Wow.
It's a SpongeBob reference.
Oh, okay.
But like only true OG Manchester people would know that.
Yeah,
but my name is Axel, and that's just how I was given that name.
Yeah.
But like I don't like it how it's associated with Rose.
Oh, interesting.
Every bleeping time. Every time.
And you don't even spell it the same way.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
But I couldn't be associated with Axel Foley or anybody else.
Right,
no,
right.
It has to be.
Yeah.
But ever since I was a kid, it's like, oh, what's your last name, Rose? Like I can't tell you how many times I've heard that, even to this day.
Really?
Even to this day, it's a thing.
Oh wow.
I'm kind of sick of it.
I don't blame you.
Yes.
So, that being said, like I've been trying to more or less come up with a different moniker to get away from that, but that wasn't cheesy.
Yeah.
Something that like at least it was mine.
Yeah.
That I can like step away from that. So
Okay.
Nice.
I guess like worldwide, premiering this that's my middle name.
Oh.
Thraxx is my actual middle name.
No kidding.
So
Nice.
Really?
I was given that.
Wow.
Sweet.
And I mean, you can surmise your own opinions about it, but like it literally it came from the band Anthrax.
Oh, no
obviously.
kidding. Yeah.
That was my mom's favorite band, or no, that was my biological father's favorite band, and then Axl Rose because my mom loved Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction. I swear to you that with those two that like I've been using Axl for so long.
Yeah.
I'm like.
And Axel is a cool name. It's not even,
I guess.
And
either which way.
And you don't spell it the same way as Axl Rose, even, right?
No.
It's Axile. So, yeah.
But either which way, you say Axel.
Yeah.
Phonetically.
Yeah.
When I first, I think the first time I met you, when I think you came on my show.
Yeah.
And you said I was asking like, okay, who is everybody? And you said, I'm going to go with, you're like, okay, I'm going to go, because, not everybody is ready to be asked that question. Like, okay, what's your name?
Right.
Ask a creative what their name is. And they're like, hold on. Let me think about this. And so you said, I'm going with Thraxx. And I was like, Thraxx?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a great name. That's such a great name. And so it stuck with me. We didn't get together for like a couple years later, a few years later, but but it always stuck with me. So I was like, when we started playing, I was like, people wanted to have us on a bill and stuff. I was like, okay, well, what are we? I'm Who I Am, but I'm not just who I am now. That's not real. It's not just who I am. That's why I was like, well, Who I Am and Thraxx. I mean, it's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
And I like how you came up with the name for the album itself.
Oh
the Wax, because of how Who I Am, Thraxx, you put them together.
Wax.
It's Wax.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, that is perfect.
And it's hot with 2 T's and wax with 2 X's, right?
Yep, hot wax.
Yeah. No, I dig it. Oh, we should talk about too. Jeez, before we go into, I'm going to put the camera back on me for a minute so I can hold this up. So for people watching online, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or LinkedIn, believe it or not, I actually stream to LinkedIn.
YouTube.
Whoops.
Oh no!
Show this up. Pull this up. This little package. So this there's I like the glasses.
Yes, hard glasses.
And this USB drive has the EP on it.
Yes, it does. It does. We have dropped our album on a customized USB
worldwide.
Yes.
Worldwide.
Very cool.
And on the USB, you can hear the complete album, all 4 songs.
Yep.
And if you put them in any USB place that plays music, your car, your computer, it'll automatically play the album from beginning to end.
Very cool.
4.
Yeah.
It's a 4-song awesome. EP, and on there is a bunch of bonus material.
Bonus.
What I'd like to call waxtras.
Okay.
And that's a 5-minute collage video of us playing Hot Wax songs live.
Oh, cool.
And the song information, bio information about Who I Am and Thraxx, also pictures and fun images that were created for song art, album liner notes.
So there's a lot in there.
There's a whole bunch of
that's really cool
stuff in there that you can listen to and look at and have fun with.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
We'll have them at the show.
And it sounds like it probably plays more places than the new Lord CD does. Y'all know about that?
No.
We talked about that last week.
What's that?
The new Lord CD. It's a completely clear CD. It's completely transparent. You can look right through it, but it doesn't play on a lot of players.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Classic.
Spoiler alert, it's not even a CD.
Yeah.
It's that plastic piece of CD that you get when you have those blank
piece.
When you have the blank CDs, the tower of blank CDs that top that sits on there. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. No, but this is a cool concept with the USB.
I feel like this is the future. I give the credit to my wife, Jan.
Yeah.
But I'm always looking for futuristic things to do. Something different, something new, something that hasn't been done, something that's not being done.
Mm-hmm.
And something that's like makes life easier.
Mm-hmm.
Like just put that in your USB in your car.
Right.
Boom. You'll have 4 great songs from Who.IAm and Thraxx.
Yeah. No, I love it.
Popping out.
I love it.
So it's very fun. You can wear it as a necklace too.
Oh yeah. No, that's cool. We should play another track, and we were talking off air about this. So one of these tracks has a guest artist on it.
Yes. Open Your Eyes.
And we're going to play that in a moment. But tell us about this.
Okay.
So Brad De Palma is on this?
Yes.
Yep.
The great Brad De Palma is on this as a featured artist.
The homie.
Yep. But we both played on many bills, and he's played in bands with Brad. And, of course, I love Brad so much. Been a big fan.
Brad's amazing.
I feel like he's possibly the best guitarist in the region.
No kidding.
I would like to know who's better, because I've seen most of them, and I don't know who I haven't seen.
Okay.
That's a tall order.
Yeah.
I've heard every, because I had my radio show.
But Brad is up there.
But I think Brad is the best guitarist in the region. And so I reached out to him. I said, hey, would you be interested in dropping a lick for this song? It really needs, something like what you got.
And we would know him from Dog Ate Dog,
Cosmic Blossom,
Earthmark. I first saw him in Nashua, Towns.
Back in the day with Towns.
And I've been following him for a long time. And
Legend.
He's intertwined in the southern New Hampshire, Merrimack Valley region as, the one to go to if you need guitar.
Yeah.
And so he dropped that for us. Thraxx did the audio engineering for the entire album.
Okay.
And so, Brad dropped that track and Thraxx worked magic to get it from that piece of descent and then put it on the songs, and it's just like it's perfect. It's basically, I'm not ashamed to say it's a one take that he sent us, and boom, it works perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Awesome. All right.
So yeah, we love it.
All right, let's give this a listen. So this is Who.IAm and Thraxx featuring Brad De Palma on guitar, and this is called Open Your Eyes. That is Open Your Eyes. That is Who.IAm and Thraxx. And yeah, that sounded great with Brad De Palma on guitar. Very, very
Bradley.
cool.
Brad.
Thraxx, you engineered the EP?
Yeah. At least 50% of it, because the other 50% came from you,
but still,
Lacey.
Yeah.
Yes,
but he mastered.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did most of the puts together thingies, and all those things. Yeah, I did. I did everything myself.
Yeah.
Drums was definitely obviously my area, but I engineered that whole entire thing.
Yeah.
Mixed, mastered, and semi-engineered.
Yeah.
It took a while. This wasn't like let's just spur of the moment do this. Like, this was meticulous planning over weeks. Like, every song had its own session.
Yeah.
For things. So like Lacey is very precise.
Okay.
Very not even particular, because that's in my eyes, it's putting down your music. You have a very knowledgeable thing of what you want to happen, because obviously this is your music,
right.
So there was very here's this, let's go back to this, let's see if we can change this, and it's very touch and go of what can we make better.
Yeah.
So I had fun the whole entire time.
Yeah.
We were both like ecstatically happy every time we were on the other end of the making of every single song.
Yeah.
Because the process was just so fun.
Yeah.
It really was.
It's good that you enjoy that too and you embrace that, because some musicians hate that part. Some musicians just want to play, and they hate the everything that goes into recording.
Yeah, like building a song.
Yeah,
building a studio song.
Oh yeah,
You do kind of build it.
Yeah.
You're not just playing it live to tape.
Right.
Which means, you just play everything all at once, and then, you just say, okay, that's the song.
Yeah.
We did, one of the things that helped me a lot was, we worked with stems as far as the individual tracks of the song.
Mm-hmm.
So that upped my game a bit, because I needed to like have those separate things for Thraxx to really make it, sound right.
Yeah.
And like, that's something that it's nice to have, two ears, and again, Thraxx has got a knowledgeable ear. So it's like, I know I can, get it kind of most to the top of the hill. And I'm like, here, can you take it to the top of the hill?
Right.
And he was able to do that easily.
Yeah.
It was fun process. It wasn't easy, and we really put some thought and time into how the song should sound.
And why do an EP? What went into that decision? This is something I'm always curious about, because a lot of artists now, they just do singles or they insist on doing an album, or why do an EP?
Well, I think in my mind, I think what we have and had going prior to the EP was really good and fun. And I felt like we could progress to the next step of like giving the songs that we were doing live to people.
Yeah.
Like in a form,
Yeah.
And so that just seemed like the natural progression at that point. I was like, shoot, you want to do what? I said, darn. I said, why don't we do some songs together?
Yeah.
We'll do a studio, a studio thing. And then the EP, I think it's nice just to have a quick shot. And I think in my mind, it's quicker to do an EP than a full album.
Sure. Yeah.
And the single thing is fine. But I'm assuming nobody's just doing just a single. They do 5 songs and they release them one song at a time.
Right.
Which is fine. You know, and I have no problem with that. But I just felt like you want to get a full shot of Who.IAm and Thraxx. Like you want it to hit you.
Right.
full force, a nice sample of everything, because we got other songs that we play live.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We can play, up to an hour live, no problem.
Yeah.
Just roll right through it. And that's with no covers. That's just, but we do a cover now.
We do.
Oh, you do? What cover do you do?
We do Born This Way.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Did we do it at Chicopee Pride?
That's where we tried it.
That's where that's where it happened first. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great response, and that was a great show. That was
really
very welcoming experience.
It was really nice. But yeah, that's our Born This Way is our cover, and so it's super fun to do. I roll out the auto tune on my my vocal effects. So,
yeah.
So it's fun. I like to play with those.
Yeah.
But it's good. What we do love the live experience, so I think that's what really drove Hot Wax. Is like we want to put these songs, in somebody's car, listening to it, driving down the road.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Let's play another one. Let's see. So we've got what do we have left? I'll between the other two, I'll let you pick.
Well, let's do Moon Run. Feels like a good time to talk about Moon Run.
Yeah.
All right. What should we know about this? Before
it's an instrumental.
Okay.
It's a live jam that we quantified to studio.
Yes.
And it's a jam that we kind of like morph every single time that we do. So like live is completely different than what's on the album. But what's on the album is a perfect I guess demo of what you usually get for Moon Run. So
okay,
right, live. This is the famous foot on the keyboards. Move.
Gotcha.
Which you can see on our album cover.
Yeah.
A painting painted by Crafty K.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our album cover was inspired by a painting she did, and that's one of the signature moves of Who I Am is I play keyboards with my foot.
Okay. And so
that happens in this song, and so it happens at the beginning of the song.
Oh, okay.
So the song is like in my head when I kind of came up with it. It's like, you're on a rocket ship, you're flying to the moon, and you get there and you're circling around the moon in this rocket ship, and then something starts to go wrong, and then everything just goes crazy, and you're like trying to put your brain into gear and figure out what's happening, and by the time you figure it out, the song is over.
All right. Well, let's give this a spin. So this is Moon Run. This is, of course, Who I Am and Thraxx from their new EP, Hot Wax. Check this out. That is Moonrun. That is Who.IAm and Thraxx and the new EP Hot Wax. And we've got Who.IAm and Thraxx are both here in studio with us live on this Saturday.
Yes. In real life.
Happy Saturday.
In real life, yes. IRL, as they say.
As the kids would say.
Yeah, as these kids.
True.
So we are going to play. We're going to play one more in just a moment to finish out the segment. But before we get there, I want to make sure. So for people listening live on Saturday, you've got a show tonight, correct?
Yes. We have a show tonight at Fody's Nashua. Fody's Tavern, Nashua.
We are playing with the Feinbergs and Melted Chapsticks.
Yes.
Okay.
Two of our favorite music friends who we've been on bills with before. And so we're going to play, they're going to open Feinberg's drum and piano, jump jive boogie kind of music.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to get things started, open it up. Who.IAm and Thraxx will roll in 10:45 to 11:45, and we will drop an hour of songs and our Hot Wax album in its entirety. We will play.
Very cool.
With special gusto. Since it's the release party.
So if you like all of this music now, come see it live tonight.
It's an energy that you hope to capture when you do a thing like this, where it's kind of studio, quote unquote, studio songs.
Yeah.
But the energy we're trying to capture is the live show. So come to the live show, because that's where you're going to understand what the music is. How it feels when it's all over your body.
Right.
Not just in your ears.
Yeah.
So, yes, come to the live show, and then we're going to close. We'll close to have the Melted Chapsticks to do that, and they're awesome. They're awesome, like glam punk.
Okay.
And other stuff.
Frankie
Melted Chapsticks Hollywood is a wild character.
Okay.
And so it's a wild show. 12 to 1, like, be there, because, you're just going to want to be, like, checking your brain after it's done. Like, what did I just experience?
I mean, also, if you want to hex your ex.
You want to hex your ex.
He has the tools for you.
We beat the British,
Yep, just talk to him. He has the tools for you to have that done, because that's also
yes, he dabbles in the art,
in the
mystiques, in the arts. I don't want to say it wrong, but
they have an album out called
Magical,
called Hex Your Ex.
Okay.
Yeah, and the Satanic his album. Yeah, he's also that's song, and then he's got album Satanic Six Pack.
Okay,
yep.
That's what it's called.
Okay,
and they're such great songs.
Oh,
my favorite song is "Say Hi to Satan."
Okay,
on there, it's so good. I just dance all over when he starts singing that song.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's all gonna be aesthetically amazing, and the music is gonna match the aesthetic.
Okay.
Because we've all played together on the bill, so we're just gonna have a nice synergy. And I'm bringing in some lights and things to make it nice and glowy for us.
Yeah.
And of course, so that's Fody's July 12th.
All right.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. And where should people go? Where's the best place for people to go online to keep up with everything that you're doing, all the shows?
There's a website, right?
There is a website, but I would say go to our Facebook page.
Okay.
And Instagram page.
Okay.
Thraxx Drums, or Who.IAm Live, or Who.IAm and Thraxx. Really, if you just type in Who.IAm and Thraxx, like on anywhere, you'll see us pop up.
Very Googleable.
Very Googleable.
Yes. Like
any YouTube, Bandcamp. If you want to go check out the songs, download them, resource us. We would love it.
We have a very good SEO.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, Bandcamp. Go to Bandcamp. I got the songs are all up there.
So you're saying you're not going to accidentally find a different Who.IAm and Thraxx is what you're saying as far as
will
SEO.
not.
Okay,
you
good.
will not.
If you do, tell us.
Yes.
I'd be curious. Yeah. No, you won't. So that's the best place to find us online like that.
Yeah.
Check us out, and we're always posting stuff. And again, we have our album for sale, $5 at the show. And so, while supplies last, you'll get a free heart glasses with the album.
Yeah.
And also, we have a pop-up store, Hot Wax pop-up store with merch.
Okay.
And so if you go to one of our socials, it's all over the place. I got it posted. You can go there, and if you buy something from our pop-up store, we'll give you the album for free.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. Well, we're going to close out in a moment with this track, New Love, but thank you both for coming today. This has been wonderful.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the EP and everything that you're doing. And
thanks so much.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. We will do it again in the future. But we will close out this segment with, this is New Love. This is from, the EP is called Hot Wax, rather. Hot Wax, right?
I mean, they are hot tracks.
They are Hot Tracks. Hot Tracks from Hot Wax.
It works.
Who.IAm and Thraxx.
So I'm looking for you, love.